This is Eagle News, Washington, D.C. I am Sarah Nackman. Taking us to the third and last day of the Electronic Entertainment Expo, EBC's Allen Basallaje gives us a review of some of the newest interactive video games to watch out for. Take a look.
It's been a colossal 2 days of video game and electronic entertainment overload. But with only 1 day left of E3 2018, there's no time to spare. So we're leaping back into action and visiting Focus Home Interactive, where we'll immerse ourselves in 3 of their upcoming titles, which revolve around plagues, greed, and wolves. Oh my! 1349 Medieval France. As disease ravages the kingdom, orphaned siblings trek through nightmarish landscapes in an attempt to stay a step ahead of the pursuing Inquisition. A Plague Tale Innocence challenges players to both stay off the dinner plate of the terrifying horde lurking in the shadows, while also developing strategies to use the unholy vermin to permanently put a stop to their enemies. During the E3 demonstration, we noticed that Big Sister Amicia did all the heavy lifting, which begged the question, what role does little brother Hugo play? Suffice it to say that there's something about this boy making us suspect that he might be an unwitting vessel of some serious secrets.
Come now. All my blessings go with you, my child.
Greedfall is a visually remarkable game set in a fantasy world where swordplay, gunpowder, and magic blend together to create an alluringly dubious society. Taking inspiration from 17th century Baroque Europe, this game boasts lavish scenery and elaborate character design. Players will command a customizable protagonist whose skill set includes combat, stealth, diplomacy, and deception, which all equate to multiple means by which to accomplish a goal. This is by far the most ambitious project from the Spiders team, which I, for one, am quite eager to play, but it looks like we'll have to wait till 2019 to get the chance. On the bright side, this added time should give the developer more freedom to really make Greedfall something special. For our final review at Focus Home Interactive, we chat with Vostok Games about their latest venture, Fear the Wolves.
It's a first-person shooter set in Chernobyl exclusion zone. So it's like kind of grim post-apocalyptic environment, and it's an online game, competitive. It's a battle royale genre. We're trying to build it in a more like hardcore way with a lot of deep mechanics, starting from the way you handle the guns, the weapons, the realistic bullet physics, all the way up to mutants roaming around you. Several changes of the weather effects. And these weather effects, they really imply, they really affect the gameplay on the entire map. Or in strong wind, you have your bullet physics affected, so you cannot shoot very accurately. We have the viewers who can really be part of that, so they can participate and influence with the weather effects. They can vote for a specific weather effect to come into the round.
I can imagine a lot of the voters would vote for the wind effect just to see how difficult it is for someone to shoot, because the bullets are being affected.
Yes, people like to create extra challenges for other people. So.
The title of the game is Fear the Wolves.
Yes.
How scary are the wolves?
Pretty much. If you saw the trailer, on the very last shot, it's like it's a mutated wolf, so and they go in packs usually. So you better be prepared for that.
Before the rise of the console wars and way before mobile device gaming, there were the mini arcade machines. A company called My Arcade is on a mission to bring back the portable arcade classics. We'll talk with them and also pay a call to Bionic to see what tools of the video game trade they've been working on.
So we want to bring that retro flair back. As you can see, our booth around us looks like an old school arcade, complete with Chuck E. Cheese carpeting. Our micro players has a really nice case around it. There are smartphones, but this is just something cool that you can just hand to a kid, and $34.99. You don't have to worry about an $800 iPhone. What we're really trying to do is become a go-to source for all things retro gaming. We do want to kind of provide those missing pieces. If you have an SNES sitting in your garage and you just don't have the power adapter, those are the kinds of things we want to move forward to. So My Arcade is our retro, and Bionic is kind of more of the future. We've made a cable. It's a cable. That's all it is. It wraps up easy, and you can actually connect your Switch to the TV and play it on the TV. And it just has a 3 prongs on it, and it's got the HDMI, the Type-C, and then just the power adapter.
You had some Microsoft Xbox controllers.
The controllers actually had our piece on it. It's actually our best seller. It's called the Quick Shot. It's a $20 modification you can do to your controller, and it makes it a little bit more like the Elite, which is a $150 controller. So it adds trigger lock systems and gives you a really nice grip. So, and we've had fantastic feedback about them, and people love upgrading their controller for $20.
What is the mission statement for Bionic, or what is it that y'all want to do?
It's just really to improve gamers in any sort of little aspect that we can and improve that game.
With E3 winding down, we took a last tour through the convention and found that folks who were having the most fun were the ones who were willing to try things that were a little different. This sign always gets me choked up. Hard to believe that E3 2018 is over. Even more incredible is the fact that after a supercharged and very exhausting 3 days, gamers and the people who bring us the games are already looking forward to next year's all-out slugfest for video game supremacy. Reporting from E3 at the Los Angeles Convention Center, I'm Allen Basallaje for Eagle News, and I'm 1 with 25.
Thanks, Alan, for taking us to days 1 to 3 of E3. That is today's Eagle News Washington, D.C. Join us tomorrow for stories that matter to you. Visit our website at Eaglenews.PH and EagleNewsLive.com. Like us on Facebook, and also please follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/EagleNewsPH. On behalf of Eagle News Washington, D.C., thank you for watching. I am Sarah Nackman. I am 1 with 25.